Alright, what's up guys, it's Euro Cars and welcome back to another review. Now for today, we're going to be in my buddy Nasir's 2012 G37 Sport all-wheel drive. So it's like a bit of a rainy day outside, but this thing should be having no problems hooking up or anything. And it's a pretty fast car, so I'm pretty excited to review this thing. I got Nasir sitting next to me, man, and member 312 Supercars, so check them out. I'll put their link in the description. They make awesome videos. But yeah, let's get on into this. Alright guys, so sitting at a light here, to start things off, I'm going to talk about the exterior of this car as always. And for the engine and everything, Nasir knows a lot more about it than I do, because he knows this car a lot better. It's his car and everything. I'm more of an American muscle guy myself. You guys know I love Mustangs, but we're in a G37 today. So in terms of the exterior of this car, it's like, Nasir, are you gonna get mad at me?
I don't care. Okay?
No, it's a pretty like aggressive, sleek looking car. Like, it's honestly, to me, it's a sleeper because it doesn't look like the fastest car. I mean,
What did you say?
No, it's not. You can tell that it's like a fast car, but it doesn't look like, you know, anything crazy. But to think this thing has somewhere around 330 horsepower, right?
328.
Yeah, 328 horsepower at the crank. So that's a lot of power. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty good on the outside. It's really sleek, and with a few mods to the outside of this car, it looks super good. Even the G35s. This is basically a G35 but newer. I mean, it's got a different engine and everything, but it's in that family. But yeah, overall, it looks pretty good on the outside. All right, guys. So turning at the light, I'm gonna put this thing in manual mode. Get a little second gear roll on. Get straight. Here we go. Oh baby, woo! That was 60 right there. So holy shit. This here, you got a little kick.
I got a little fat torque curve.
Yeah, you do. So we'll go into the engine now that we're doing a couple pulls. So Nasir, how much power, torque is this thing making at the crank?
So at the crank, it makes 328 horsepower and 269 pound-foot of torque.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah, but at the wheels, it's around 270, 280. I haven't got the chance to dyno it, but
how much torque does it make at the wheels? Probably a lot less than like.
I'm not sure actually.
I would guess, like, I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything because I don't know that much about these cars, but it definitely kicks you in the ass, man. It's a fast car, and I'm not gonna lie, me and Nasir obviously have raced a little bit. I have the Mach 1, he has this. And the Mach 1's definitely pushing more power than this thing, and probably a lot more torque. I mean, it's 320 stock, so it's got like a 40 pounds of torque advantage stock. But this thing, I mean, it was pretty dead even with the Mach 1. So that's pretty awesome that it's making less power and torque, and it can still pull an American muscle car. Or not pull it, but you know,
I mean, stay even with it.
Yeah, it was pretty even. So
yeah.
That's pretty impressive, and it's got like the paddles and everything. It's an automatic, but it does have the paddle shifters, and they work pretty well. I mean, I reviewed a BMW 135i with the dual clutch and everything, and I wouldn't say these paddle shifters are as fast as that, but that's also like a dual clutch. Alright guys, so in terms of the engine of this car, like I said, or like Nasir said, it's pushing 328 horsepower, what, how much?
269.
269 pounds of torque, so definitely a healthy amount. But one thing you will notice about this car is it's got a fat torque curve, like Nasir said, and it's really similar actually to like a V8 engine, like a naturally aspirated V8. It just pulls, I mean, it just pulls all the way to redline, and the torque curve is pretty insane. You just feel all that torque hit you, and it's not even the most torque, but you just feel it hit you because it's a very linear curve. It's very flat, so it feels really good, man. And plus, you got like 330 horsepower almost pushing at the crank, so definitely feels good. We'll get some more pulls in for you guys. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the car. But so far, it's really nice on the inside and everything, and having some fun. All right, guys, so we're going to do a little like 40 roll. And this here, what gear should I be in? I'm in third right now.
One more.
One more?
Yeah, one more.
All right, we're going to second at 40 miles an hour. Here we go. Oh, and it kicks you in the ass, man. And that was way higher than we're supposed to be going on this road, man. So it kicks you in the ass, man. I know I keep saying that, but it's not a car that you would honestly think would hit you that hard, but it really does. And I mean, when you look at the specs of this car, you would believe it. But just looking at this car, driving around, it does look sporty and everything, but I would never have thought that this car would even keep up with me in the Mach 1. So that's pretty impressive. Infiniti's doing a good job, and I mean, it's not as good as I'm saying, but it's... All right, little first gear roll on. Here we go. Okay, first gear is so violent. Oh, dude, that's really... Okay, I don't want to keep going any faster, but dude,
I love
first gear is very aggressive.
I love first gear in this car.
Dude, I actually really like this because it feels like I'm at home almost. Like, it feels like a muscle car, but it's definitely not. But ooh, yeah, that feels good.
I like to call it a Z in a tux.
Yeah, dude, that's dope. Alright guys, so in terms of what this car has done to it, it's not a whole lot, but I'll hand it over to Nasir to tell you guys what exactly this car has done to it. So Nasir, whenever you're ready, man.
So the first thing I did when I first got it is, you know, this thing sits like a monster truck, especially X's. So I got myself some nice BC coilovers.
Yeah, dude.
I'm very happy with them. I think I have about 40,000 miles on them, and I've no problems with them.
Yeah, it's not even like a bad ride.
It's
like, it
very
feels
nice.
really good.
They come 10K up front, 8K in the rear.
Yeah.
I have them about 7 clicks 7 clicks from soft, and I mean it's a very compliant ride.
Right here?
Yeah, you should.
Okay, here we go. Going around a little bit of a corner, getting a third. Oh, dude, this is so much. This is just insane, man. Like I've
never expected.
I've really planned it, dude. Like that, we were just going around a pretty sharp bend at about 30, 35 miles an hour, and it was planted, and I was on the gas too. Like if I was doing that in a Mustang, dude, you best believe my rear end's kicking out. So
true. It's a very balanced car.
It is, and with the coilovers, it handles well, and with the all-wheel drive. Do I go right in here?
Yeah. Right here.
And with the all-wheel drive and everything, man, it's just you can get on the power in corners like you could never in a rear-wheel drive car. And yeah, I mean, Nasir's got some big brakes on this thing too, so it stops pretty hard. We didn't get into the stopping, but I mean, I don't think you guys are interested in me just slamming the brakes. But yeah, it's pretty violent. I've tried them out a little bit, and yeah, overall, thank you, Nasir, for the review, man. That was awesome. And this thing, it's definitely a lot of fun. So Infini's doing a good job, and it's still not as good as the Mach 1, but
no, Mach 1 shit.
No. Each to their own, man. All right, well, thank you, Nasir. Check out 312 Supercars, guys. Nasir's a member of that group, and they make some awesome videos on cars. They have a lot of sweet cars, so check them out. And unfortunately, we didn't want to get Nasir's face in the video today because it's not the best looking one.
Or you couldn't position the camera.
It could be either one. You guys can comment down below what you think. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Oh, and we're going to have some more Mach 1 on the 312 channel, so be on the lookout for that.
Let's go.